About 6 months back, I took my motorcycle out from the lockdown hibernation. There is a complete video series on how I prepared the motorcycle for the ride. That is when I used the TVS True Force synthetic engine oil in my RTR 200 and I got the idea of this project on lab testing. This is the very engine oil that TVS recommends for its RTR series, and it happens to be one of the cheapest so-called synthetic engine oil available in the market today. There have been times where I have recommended this engine oil to riders who are looking for a good value for money engine oil. My recommendation was purely based on my experience where this engine oil gave me a decent performance. I did not even have the basic kinematic viscosity numbers to judge this engine oil. So the plan was chalked out, for which this engine oil had to go for 2 complete lab tests, for which I had to sacrifice my riding jacket upgrade. One test was done on the fresh engine oil sample, while the next one was done after using this engine oil under different riding conditions. In this video we will discuss the lab test results of the fresh engine oil sample, which should give us an idea on how well this engine oil is formulated for performance. To begin with the basics, this is a 10W30 grade engine oil that meets the JSO MA2 and the dated API-SL standards. This engine oil is not manufactured by TVS, but the formulation and manufacturing is done by Bharat Petroleum. Both BPCL and HPCL do a good job with value for money engine oils. I have personally made a review on HP Neosynth, and I know there are many satisfied Mac engine oil users on this channel. Having said that, I had to spend a lot on this project as neither TVS nor BPCL provides the basic datasheet of viscosity, TBN, flash point and other physical properties for the TVS True Force synthetic engine oil. So I purchased a new bottle of TVS True Force synthetic to get a complete lab test done on this new engine oil. So here we will discuss the fresh engine oil lab test report, and if possible we will try to compare it with the Motul 5100 that is similarly priced and comes with the same 10W30 grade. We will start with kinematic viscosity. Viscosity is basically resistance of a fluid to flow. In other words, we can say it is how easily the engine oil flows inside the engine. In this case, the TVS True Force synthetic is a 10W30 grade engine oil. And as per the standards, the engine oil viscosity is usually measured at 40 and 100 degrees Celsius, which gives a rough idea on how the engine oil performs at different temperature due to change in viscosity. So in our case, the TVS True Force synthetic has got the kinematic viscosity of 67.35 mm² per second at 40 degrees Celsius, while the kinematic viscosity stands at 10.19 mm² per second at 100 degrees Celsius. And when we compare this with the kinematic viscosity of Motul 5100, then we get to see that the 5100 has got the kinematic viscosity of 74.6 mm² per second at 40 degrees Celsius and 11.5 mm² per second of kinematic viscosity at 100 degrees Celsius, which shows that the 5100 is a bit more viscous than the TVS True Force synthetic. Technically, we cannot classify this as good or bad, as both these engine oils meet the viscosity requirements for a 10W30 grade engine oil. On one hand, a more viscous oil might provide you with a better oil flame boundary, while on the other hand, a less viscous oil which is within the standard specifications might give you better efficiency with its lower resistance. Next we have viscosity index, which helps in defining the relation between viscosity and temperature. Viscosity index identifies the change in viscosity of the engine oil with respect to change in its temperature. For a good multigrade engine oil, a higher viscosity index is preferred for stable performance. In our lab test, the fresh TVS True Force synthetic engine oil had the viscosity index of 137, while the Motul 5100 has got the viscosity index of 147, which is fine for its kinematic viscosity and of course better than what TVS offers. Next we have the flashpoint numbers. Flashpoint tells us the temperature at which the engine oil evaporates and will ignite for the moment in presence of an external source of ignition. The flashpoint numbers are really close in this case, where the TVS True Force synthetic leads with 228 degrees Celsius, while the Motul 5100 is at 226 degrees Celsius. Moving ahead, we have TBN, which stands for total base number. Combustion and contaminants inside an engine creates an acidic environment which needs to be neutralized with base, which is present in an engine oil. So TBN becomes the base or alkaline reserve of an engine oil. The TVS True Force synthetic has got a TBN of 8.8, which is just excellent, while the Motul 5100 stands with a TBN of 7.5. This comparison tells us that both these engine oils are not very far off when it comes to their physical properties. And that was the primary point of this video, that was to test and share the physical properties of TVS True Force synthetic engine oil. This is just the beginning, as in the next part we will analyze the used engine oil which was run under different conditions, which will give us a picture on how well the TVS True Force synthetic engine oil hold its mentioned numbers after use. The results will also include a spectrographic elemental analysis that will give us a data regarding the additives and effect of this engine oil on the wear and tear of the engine. So that's it for this video, and I hope you guys have liked it.